Americans spend a lot of time in their cars, from commuting to and from work, taking the kids to school, and running errands. So in order to make your drive time a little bit better, here are our suggestions for the best car gadgets on the market in 2023. Universal heads-up display. We all wish driving in real time was more like a video game. Well, maybe driving on the sidewalk and racing around corners isn't an option, but the HUDway Drive can help you feel like you're driving in a video game. This portable heads-up display connects with virtually any navigation app via a Bluetooth connection to your phone. It is a relatively easy setup, requiring you only to pair it to your device the first time. After that, once it powers on, it pairs to your phone automatically. Once mounted and paired, it projects your speed and navigation directions up onto the windshield, where you can easily see them. If you connected it to an OBD2 scanner, it can give you even more data, such as RPMs, battery voltage, fuel usage, and more. This is the closest you can get to cruising around in GTA in real life. So while you may not get to do any of the crazy stuff you do when driving around in the game, you can at least pretend with your HUDway Drive heads-up display. GoV LED car lights. Sometimes all you need to spruce up a space is a little lighting. And with the GoV LED car lights, you can set the mood with the touch of a button. These smart strip lights connect to your phone via an app, allowing you to change the color and brightness with ease. Compared to many other available car gadgets, these come in on the more affordable side. For only $30, you can deck your car out with the glow you've always wanted. Easy to install and easy to operate, the GoV LED car lights are a great addition to any vehicle and are an easy way to set or reset your mood while you drive. 7-in-1 car safety tool. Safety is always a concern while we drive. The vast majority of improvements to the design of vehicles over the years has been in an effort to make driving safer. Seat belts, airbags, and automatic braking features are installed with safety in mind. Accidents do happen sometimes though, and that's where our next gadget comes in handy. The Luxon 7-in-1 emergency tool is a literal lifesaver. Let's go down the list of what this compact gadget can do. It has a window punch, also known as a safety hammer, for when brute force is the only way out of a situation, and a seatbelt cutter. It has a USB charger and a red light flashing system that can be set to signal an SOS. It has a strong LED flashlight and has a set of magnets to hold it in place for when you need to look under the hood. It also has a hand cranking charging system, so no matter how long you might be stranded, you can always have access to your flashlight, your phone, and whatever else you need to keep juiced up. While not all emergencies can be prevented, a handy gadget like the Luxon 7-in-1 can help you keep prepared for whatever might come your way, staying safe even in the worst situations. Thumbs up, thumbs down light. No matter where you live, there is always going to be some driver on the road who makes you absolutely crazy. Maybe they drive 10 miles per hour under the speed limit in a no passing zone, or maybe they zip dangerously between lanes, or maybe you just don't appreciate having to hear their music blaring in bumper to bumper traffic. Regardless of the reason, we all want to give other drivers a piece of our minds from time to time. For those times, you need a thumbs down light. The thumbs down light is a red light shining a big thumbs down behind you. Amazon has several versions of this light available, including several that are less family-friendly than others. The thumbs down light lets you tell the person behind you that you are not happy with their driving. And of course, this requires you to get ahead of the crazy driver, so maybe the more positive version would suit you better. The thumbs up lights are green lights depicting a thumbs up, so you can thank other drivers for letting you merge into their lane without having to roll your window down. And after all, with all the road rage out there, having a few more thumbs up lights on the road could make driving a much more pleasant experience. Comsoon Bluetooth Auxiliary Jack Adapter. It seems car technology and phone technology do not progress at the same speed. Cell phones have had Bluetooth capability for nearly 15 years, yet cars are only recently outfitting stereos with Bluetooth options. Add to this that many phones do not have a headphone jack for an auxiliary cable, and you have yourself a magnificent source of frustration. That's where Comsoon's auxiliary Bluetooth receiver comes in for the win. This bad boy plugs into your auxiliary port on your car's stereo and allows you to play your music from your phone in the car. A full charge on the receiver can last up to 3 days, so it doesn't even need to be charged every night. Just plug it in, sync your phone, and you can jam out to your tunes or listen to your favorite podcast while you cruise around doing errands. Driving can be tedious enough. Don't let Apple's fear of headphone jacks make it any more unpleasant than it has to be. Alexa Echo Auto. One major tech company that is actively trying to make driving simpler and more fun is, surprisingly, Amazon. Ever since they released the first Alexa, Amazon has been desperately trying to get the Alexa system into as many different rooms as possible. Recently, that has started to include your car. With the Alexa Echo Auto, you can utilize your phone hands-free more than ever. The Echo allows you to sync up to your car's stereo system and listen to music or make phone calls. The Echo uses voice commands, so even selecting your music and making calls can be done hands-free. The Echo will also read your text to you while you drive and will allow you to dictate texts and responses as well. It even lets you use voice commands to make purchases on Amazon as you roll on down the road. Effectively, it lets you do everything except browse Facebook while you're driving, which now that we think about it is probably a smart move. Smart rear view mirror. Not all of us have the luxury of having a backup camera that came with our latest vehicle. However, that doesn't mean we have to go without. With all the advancements in camera and Bluetooth technology, it was only a matter of time before someone put those two things together and slapped them on a car. The Wolfbox Smart Rear View Mirror is an incredible find and a must-have gadget for almost any car. Let's start with the backup camera. It shoots in 1080, so you have a crystal clear image of everything behind you while it's being used. The camera transmits to your rear view mirror, which displays a 4K picture so crisp that you don't even have to turn your head to back into those tight parking spaces anymore. The mirror comes equipped with a low reflective LCD screen and enhances images in low light visibility. So no matter the conditions, you can confidently see what's behind you. It also has a 64GB hard drive, which records everything while you drive. If you find yourself in an accident, the smart mirror detects the collision and locks the footage of the incident so that it can't be overwritten. This makes making a claim to your insurance and submitting proof infinitely easier. Honestly, the features available on this thing are incredible, from the touchscreen to the GPS and beyond. The Wolfbox Smart Rear View Mirror ranks pretty high on our list of must-have car gadgets. This is not something you want to drive without. CarAid All-in-One Jump Starter. A dead battery can turn even a fun little trip into an absolute nightmare almost immediately, especially if you don't have jumper cables. We've all been stranded on the side of the road or in a parking lot waiting on a jump. It's just a simple thing, but when you need it, it can be so hard to get. CarAid wants to fix that with their all-in-one jump starter. This works with any vehicle with a 12-volt battery. That means ATVs, boats, cars, anything at all can be brought back to life by CarAid's jump starter. A single charge can last for months if unused, so you can charge this bad boy up and toss it into the glove box until you need it if you like. However, with the other features it provides, you might find yourself using it for more than just emergencies. The jump starter is slip resistant, shock resistant, and dirt resistant, and comes equipped with a flashlight, a USB charger, and a whole host of emergency applications. It might not be a bad idea to keep this compact gadget sitting next to you in the cup holder rather than stashed away in the glove box or the trunk. Whether you dropped your keys in the floorboard, or you need a flashlight, or you actually need to jump your battery, CarAid has you covered with the all-in-one jump starter. Pocket-sized tile mate. Let's face it, we all lose our keys from time to time. Back in the day, if you lost your keys, nobody was allowed to move until you found them. You turned your house upside down during your search efforts, only to find they had fallen off the kitchen counter and skittered next to the fridge. Now, with the use of modern technology, we can ping our lost keys the same way we would set off our car alarm in a crowded parking lot to find our lost car. Tile has made finding our lost items infinitely easier. Simply attach a tile mate to your keyring, and at any time you can't find those keys, just bring up the app and presto, it will ping the keyring, helping you find what you lost through an electronic version of a game of Marco Polo. In all seriousness, losing things like your car keys can be stressful, and it usually happens when you are short on time. Having a tile that can help you find them in almost no time takes some of the stress out of your day-to-day, and let's get you out the door and back on schedule. Now the only question we have left is, do they make a tile for the remote control? And there you are, our picks for the best car gadgets out there in 2023. Did your favorite car gadget make the list? Let us know in the comments. If you liked this, check out one of the suggested videos on the screen. Hey, thanks for watching.